Hello friends, this is the very first lecture of networking lab about IP addressing and the basic concept of computer networking like Cisco packet tracer. For you guys, I would like to say that I don't have enough knowledge about computer networking, but I'm trying to give you how much I know. And the concern for the beginners who were frustrated about computer networking lab. For those students, for those friends, I have to say no worry about computer networking lab. This is not enough for whatever you think. If you try few times, it is easier to you. However, I'm now introducing Cisco packet tracer. The basic concept of Cisco packet tracer is nothing but a networking simulation program. It can simulate up to 95%. Uh, it means that 95% simulation is possible by Cisco packet tracer. If you want to simulate any program of networking, you have to acquire some knowledge like switch, router, PC connectivity. If you want to connect router with PC or switch, you have to know what is layer. We have already known about OSI system. It stands for Open System Interconnection Model. There are 7 layers: application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and finally physical layer. Though we are discussing about computer networking, so we have to know what is network layer, and we have to know copper crossover, copper straight draw. For same layer devices, we need copper crossover and different different types of devices in div, same layer. We need copper straight raw. First of all, uh, few examples I to introduce with you that layer 2 devices is switch, layer 3 devices is router, PC, etc. However, now let's going our work. You already know about Cisco packet tracer. This is the Cisco packet tracer software. So I don't have any doubt that you all guys has already been installed this software in your PC. Now Let's open the Cisco packet tracer. This is the view of Cisco packet tracer, and our object is how to configure IP address. So I'm taking an easy example for IP addressing. For configuring IP address, this is a router. I'm taking this router, and this is the connections. This is the in devices. Click here and take one laptop, take another laptop one, click the connections here. This is automatically choose connection type. This is console. This is copper straight draw. This is copper crossover, and this is fiber. For this example, we have to know about copper crossover. Moreover, what we have acquired from our networking lab, we already introduced about copper straight draw and copper crossover. For this simple example, we need copper crossover. Why we need why we need copper crossover? Because all those things, these three devices are same layer, layer 3 devices. Let's take copper crossover here. Click here. First Ethernet and connect with router. First Ethernet 0 by 0. Take another copper crossover from laptop 1. First Ethernet and now for laptop 1 we take first Ethernet 0 to router. First Ethernet 0 by 1. As you beginners, you can say that why we connect two laptops with router. Yeah, this is logical question for you because router is our main devices. This is the hosting portion, and it host with laptop 0 and laptop 1. We can communicate with router by this laptop, by these two laptops. Now click router and go CLI for command line interface, where you input command. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is running. Uh, yeah, this is the overview of command line interface. First, we take router and go to CLI here. Continue with configuration dialog. No, we need no. Click enter. First of all, we need to laptop 1, take laptop 1 and go to desktop. Here IP configuration. Though we are configuring IP, so we need to give two IP for two devices, for two laptops. Here IP configuration. Let's take an IP address 192.168.2.1.2. Here is the subnetting mask by default to 55.255.255.0 and default gateway 192.168.1.1. Saved. This is the configuring IP for laptop 0, and now this is the configuring IP for laptop 2. Go to desktop like laptop 1 and again IP configuration static IP, not DHCP static IP address is 192.168. Here the previous IP was 192.168.1.2, and for this laptop IP is 192.168.2.2. By default subnet mask is similar to previous, and default gateway IP is 192.168.2.1. Save it and go to command line interface from router. Here, router. First of all, we need to configuring IP. So, the command for configuring IP is we need to enable it enable. Click enter, and this is the main information for the beginners that if we input first 3 or 4 digit letters of a command and then press tab, we'll get full command. After enable it, we need to configure terminal conf press tab configure ter for terminal, click enter. Now we need to, after being configured, we need to interface inter tab interface first Ethernet 0 by 0. Given IP address for laptop 1, given IP address was IP address 192.168 dot sorry for stop for a second. Now IP address for laptop 1, this is the 192.168 and 1.1. This is the default gateway address for the given IP address of laptop 0, that was 192.168.1.2. For default it is 192.168.1.1 space default mask is 255.255.255.0. Click enter and for the R write the command no shut HUT no shut. Now it is up. See, first the two connecting points was red. Now it is green after being up. So when not working still for laptop one, the two connecting points are red. It then go to command line again, press enter. You can do the work from here for the next, but for the beginning we want to works from beginning. uh, Command exit from it works like looping. Exit from configure if now it is configured. Again write command exit. Now it is router we want to work from the initial points. Then now configure a conf tab configured terminal tab. Click after being configured. Write interface inter sorry interface first Ethernet FST tab 0 by 1. Now keep another IP add and press a watch for laptop 198.168 192.168.2.1. This is default gateway address for laptop 1 where the networking IP address was 192.168.2.2. And like previous command line we need to input here default mask 255.255.255.0 and given an IP address with default mask write the command no shut and now it is out. If you want to check this, now see 4 points are now green color. That was previous color was red, and this is the command line. Ping if you want to ping from router, right, exit exit enter router. Why we need to ping? Because we want to know that now these points are available for communicate with this router. If the ping reply comes, then we will be able to know that yeah, there is already communicating with router these two laptops. Router write ping 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 for laptop 0 192 dot 168 dot 1 dot 2 75. Yeah, we're getting the reply for laptop 1. Right, ping 192 dot 168 dot 2 dot 2. Wait for seconds, and finally it gives the result. Yeah, it is communicating with router and successful rate is 80%. That is 4 by 5. Sending 5 files and got 4 5 finally. Now we want to go to laptop 1 and this is the command prompt. We want to individually check that laptop 1 is communicating with router and laptop 0 is communicating with router. If laptop 0 is communicating with router, then router 0 is communicating laptop 1. So go to this command prompt laptop 1 command prompt. Now write configure ip configure ip config. This is the details of laptop 1 IP configuration. This is the IP address 192.168.2.2. This is subnetting mask. By default, this is 255.255.255.0 and default gateway address is 192.168.2.1 that you have already input for this laptop 1. Hello friends. Then I want to check that laptop 1 is communicating with router and then check router 1 is laptop 1 is eligible to communicate with laptop 0. So first we want to check that laptop 1 is available to communicate with router. Right, ping ping 192.168.12.2. This is the IP for laptop 1. Enter say you getting the replies. It means that in communicating with router, if you want to check the default gateway address, then you can check it. Similarly, write ping 192.168.12.1. Now you want to check that laptop 1 is communicating with laptop 0. Write ping 192.168.1.2. Easy. You get replies. Then you can check with laptop zero's gateway address ping 192.168.1.1. Yes, means that we communicating we're available communicating from laptop 01 to router, from laptop 1 to laptop 0. Then close it for laptop 0, and now we want to check that laptop 0 is communicating with router and laptop 0 is communicating with laptop 1. If we get replies like laptop 1, then we will be eligible to realize that laptop 0 is communicating with router and laptop 0 is communicating with laptop 1. Go command prompt. First of all, we want to see the IP configuration of laptop 0. Let's write the command IP configure config IP config. Yeah, you get the total information of laptop 0. Here IP address is 192.168.1.2 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and default gateway address is 192.168.1.1. Now check the connecting points with router and laptop 1. Right ping 192.168.1.2. Getting the replies. Check default gateway address at ping 192.168.1.1. Yeah, I hope you guys get a reply. And now check the lab communicating points way from laptop 0 to laptop 1. You know that the IP address of laptop 1 is so ping 198.168.2.2. This is the IP address of laptop 1, but we are checking from laptop 0. Yeah, yes, we get a reply. Yes, now I want to check the gateway address. Right ping, and the gateway address of laptop 1 is 192.168.12.1. Yes, you already get for replies. It means that we finally configured IP address truly, and these two laptops are now available communicate with each other and communicate with this router. This is the basic concept of IP configuration. I hope you guys eligible to realize how to communicate with two laptops from two laptops to router, and finally you will be eligible to realize how to configure an IP address. Thank you guys.